Winner, winner, chicken dinner ×3 coming up. Hey guys, all right, another day for my Instant Pot mini series for the month of April. If you guys are new, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. I have an Instant Pot video coming every Monday and Thursday for the rest of the month with lots of fun and semi-easy. Some of them are gonna be a little bit hard. We're doing all sorts of difficulty levels so we can learn how to use our Instant Pot. Now today is chicken, and we are cooking 3 different chicken dinners. My family tends to go towards chicken over beef. I don't know why, we just always seem to have chicken on hand. So it was really fun to come up with 3 new recipes to feed my family. So let's get into number 1. Tonight in the Instant Pot, we are going to be making honey garlic chicken and rice with broccoli. So you're gonna need a 1/4 cup of honey, 2/3 cup of soy sauce, a can of chicken broth, and here I have about 4 teaspoons of garlic, 2 pounds of chicken. Now with the rice, I used a mesh strainer and I rinsed the rice. So this is 1.5 cups of rice that I have rinsed. Then about 2¼ cups of water, 1/4 cup of cornstarch, and then I have a bag of frozen broccoli right here. Now these are the ingredients, but you are going to need a few other items. So this is the same bowl that I used for my French toast breakfast meal that I shared just the other day. So I'm going to need that, and then I'm going to also be using the trivet that came with my Instant Pot and some aluminum foil. So let's get cooking. All right, so I have my Instant Pot plugged in. I'm going to just pour my can of chicken broth, and I'm using the one with less sodium, but you guys can use whichever one you prefer. I'm also going to add my soy sauce and my honey. Okay, then we are going to just whisk that up until it is really smooth. You'll be able to tell the difference with that honey on the bottom there. So just keep whisking it until it's all nice and smooth. Now I'm gonna add in the garlic, and I'm going to put my chicken in here. So you can use 2 pounds of chicken breast. I'm actually using chicken tenders just because my kids prefer that and it's easier for me to cut up for them. So I have already rinsed my rice, but if you guys have not, you're going to use a mesh strainer just because regular strainers, your rice is gonna fall right through it, and just rinse it off to get a little bit of that extra starch off. So I have already done that. So I'm going to be putting my rice into my glass oven safe dish. And then I'm going to add my 2¼ cups of water over the rice in this dish. And now I'm going to cover the dish with my foil. So I've set my dish covered with foil on my trivet, and now I'm going to use the handles on the trivet and lower it into the Instant Pot, and it's gonna sit right on top of the chicken. All right, that is what it looks like. Now your trivet and the bottom of the bowl are definitely gonna be messy, but this is awesome being able to cook most of your meal all at once instead of using a separate rice cooker. So you're gonna put your lid on. You're going to make sure that it is sealing, and then we are again going to use this handy dandy manual button, and I am going to put it on for 22 minutes. My timer just went off, and I am not going to be releasing the pressure naturally. I'm going to, by moving the nozzle, I'm going to leave it on sealing. I'm going to let it release naturally by waiting 10 minutes. So once your Instant Pot is done, it automatically goes to warm. So see, it's been 1 minute, and I'm gonna wait until it's been 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come in here and move the nozzle just to make sure all the air is out, and then we will open it up and move right along. Okay, so I went a minute over, but no big deal. It shows me, this is popped up, so that shows me that it's still pressurized, so there should still be a little bit of air. Yep. So I'm gonna let that finish, the pressure releasing, and then we are going to open it up. Okay, my pressure is almost released. It's getting quiet. That's how I know it's almost done. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I have my cornstarch here I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water, and I'm just gonna mix that up. And then I'm going to be adding this into my Instant Pot. All right, I'm going to open it. And I actually have my hubby here, and he is going to take this out because I'm really afraid I'm gonna burn myself. What he's going to do is he's gonna lift the trivet out, and the bottom is gonna be very dirty since we have it sitting on that chicken, so that's why I just brought a plate out so he can set it right on there for me. Thank you so much. So let's take a peek at our rice. Oh, that looks done. Look at that. Perfect steamed rice in the Instant Pot. Okay, so now we're going to put it on saute, and I want it to be on the more, so I pressed adjust to get it to the more. So I'm just going to add my cornstarch and water mixture, and this is just going to thicken it up, make it into more of a gravy consistency than, you know, watery like it looks right now. So I'm just gonna stir it. It's gonna take a couple minutes. I'm not gonna stir consistently, I'm just going, or constantly, I'm just going to stir it a little bit, let it sit for a second, and then I'll, you know, stir it again every now and then. All right, it is much thicker. It's only been maybe 2.5, 3 minutes, if that. So, last step. I have my broccoli here. I actually put it in a strainer and ran it under warm water and then shook off all the extra water, and now I'm just going to add my broccoli in here with the chicken and the sauce. And I am going to just stir it and let it sit in here until the broccoli is done. It should only take no more than 5 minutes, especially if your broccoli has been sitting out this whole time. It's not frozen anymore. And there you have it. Honey garlic chicken with rice and broccoli. It's dinner time, and I have another chicken dish for you guys. I'm really excited about this one. I have seen friends of mine make this, say it is delicious. I've had it on my Pinterest board. I did change a few things, but I am excited about it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So you're gonna need 6 to 8 slices of bacon, and I just chopped mine up. I cook my bacon in the oven. It is very convenient. About 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Just check your bacon at 15 minutes. Sometimes I let mine sit for another 5. It just depends on how crispy you want it. But 400 degrees in your oven is very, very easy for cooking bacon. Then you're gonna need 2 pounds of boneless chicken breast, 8 ounces of cream cheese, so I have a whole packet here. And then you only need 1 packet of ranch dressing. I buy my dressing in a big tub in bulk from Costco. So if you have that, this is about 1.5 tablespoons. Then I have 1/2 cup of water and 1 cup of shredded cheese. You guys can use whatever cheese you want. Cheddar, this is Colby Jack. You guys tweak it to your family's liking. So let's get started. All right, I've got my Instant Pot plugged in, and I am just going to put all of my chicken in the pot. Once you've got your chicken in the pot, you're going to just dump your cream cheese right there on top. Sprinkle your ranch over top. Add your 1/2 cup of water. And we are gonna hold off on the bacon and the cheese for now. So we're gonna put our lid on. Make sure your nozzle is sealing. And we are going to cook it manual on high pressure for 15 minutes. Chicken is done, so I am going to do the release up here. Now we can take the lid off. And I am just going to take the chicken out, and we're gonna shred it. All right, my chicken is in the bowl, and now I have to shred it. And if you guys did not know, a quick shredding tip is to use your hand mixer, or if you have a KitchenAid, you could just plop this in the bowl with the KitchenAid and shred it. It's a lot faster than using forks, and your hands don't get tired. So look how easy this is. right, now that my chicken is shredded, that took me less than a minute, we are going to put our chicken back in the bowl. All of it in there. Once you've got all the chicken back in the bowl, you're going to add all of your bacon and mix all that together. Make sure you get all the sauce that's on the bottom and just get it all incorporated into the chicken and the bacon. Once you've done that, you're going to take your cheese and add all of that. And then you are just going to stir it up and let that cheese melt. And then we're going to put this together for dinner. There you have it, cracked chicken. I just put it on a sesame seed hamburger bun. You could serve this up with some sweet potato fries or a really yummy summer salad, and you guys are set for dinner. We have come to the last chicken recipe I am sharing today. This one is called Tuscan chicken pasta. And you can see it has quite a few ingredients. So I saved the more time-consuming one for the last, kind of just working our way through different, you know, levels of ease in the Instant Pot. So this one, you are going to need 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and I went ahead and chopped mine up. Then 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of paprika. You're gonna need some salt and pepper to taste, however much you guys like. 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of chopped yellow onion, and over here in this one, this is 3 different seasonings. It's 1 teaspoon each of dried basil, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. Then you're gonna need 2 cans of chicken broth, 1 cup of milk, 12 ounces of penne pasta, 6 ounces of cream cheese, 1.5 cups of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Then I have about 3 ounces of sun-dried tomatoes here, and 4 ounces, or I think this is about 2 handfuls of baby spinach. So first step, we are going to turn our Instant Pot to saute, and the time doesn't matter. We're gonna go ahead and let that warm up. So while I'm waiting for that to warm up, I am gonna go ahead and add my seasonings, the 3 seasonings, to my chicken. And then I'm just going to use a little spoon and I'm going to stir these and just make sure all the little pieces that I've already pre-cut are nice and coated. All right, that is nice and hot, so I'm gonna add my oil and my chicken. Hear that? I'm just going to use the same spoon just so I don't have a whole bunch of dirty things. And I'm going to keep moving my chicken around and make sure it's brown on all sides. Probably about 2 minutes is all this is gonna take. Okay, I'm gonna leave my chicken in there. I'm gonna add my butter and my onions. I'm going to mix the onions and the butter and let that butter melt. Okay, I've converted to I've switched to a larger spoon because I'm about to add some more stuff. So you don't want, it's been about another 2 minutes. You do not want your chicken to be all the way cooked. It's still gonna be raw in the middle. But now I'm gonna go ahead and add my milk, both cans of chicken broth, the paprika, and your noodles. And I'm gonna stir that all up. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the saute. I'm going to put my lid on. Make sure it is sealing, and then I'm gonna cook it on manual for 15 minutes. All right, I am letting the pressure release. You can hear that. All right, we're going to take the top off. There's the inside. Let's give it a stir. Oh yeah, those noodles are definitely done. And then just check your chicken. Make sure you don't need to cook it any longer. It should be done though. All the pieces were nice and small. So what I'm going to do now is I did go ahead and just cut up my 6 ounces of cream cheese just to make it, you could put the whole block in there if you wanted, but what you are going to do is you're going to put all of your cream cheese into here, and I might have to use a spoon. Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. I'll get that last piece. But you're going to stir your cream cheese around until it is completely melted in there and it's nice and creamy. That cream cheese made such a difference. It is so creamy now. So I'm pretty sure I got it all mixed up in there. So now you're just going to add your Parmesan cheese, lots of cheese, your spinach. I don't think I'm gonna add as much as I originally had in that bowl. And your sun-dried tomatoes, same thing. I'm not gonna add as much as I had in the bowl, but you guys can add however much you want. I just know my kids and what they like. So I always tweak recipes to what my family is going to enjoy. So we're just going to keep on stirring, get that all mixed up, and then you can either serve right away, you can let it sit for about 5-10 minutes on the warm, because it automatically, your Instant Pot automatically goes to the warm function when it's done cooking, for about 5 to 10 minutes to let that sauce thicken however much you want. But it's, I mean, it's like almost automatic, it's pretty thick. So I'm just gonna keep stirring, and then I'm going to plate this up and show you guys the finished product. And there you have it. No, I did not forget the salt and pepper. You could add it inside all of it and mix it together, but each of my family members kind of like a different variety and a different amount of salt and pepper, so I just let us each salt and pepper our own. So you can see, probably can't see the salt, but you can see the pepper sprinkled there on top, but this is what it looks like. And I did go ahead and add the rest of the baby spinach and the sun-dried tomatoes that I had pre-measured out, because once I started mixing it in and the baby spinach started to, you know, wilt and get a little smaller, I realized it did need all of that. So just a quick little note there, I did go ahead and add the rest, but this is how it turned out. I took a bite and it is delicious. All right, you guys, let me know which one you are looking forward to trying the most down below in the comments. And if you guys have any yummy chicken dinners in the Instant Pot that you have tried, let everybody know those as well down below, because we are all looking for new recipes to cook, especially with spring and summer. Well, spring's already here, but summer is just around the corner, and I just love the ease of using my Instant Pot. It definitely saves me time in the kitchen, and it allows me more time with my family at the end of a very long and stressful day sometimes. So give this video a big thumbs up if you guys are looking forward to the rest of my Instant Pot mini series. Again, next one is going to be on Monday. So I will see you guys on Monday with another Instant Pot video. But if you want to check out some of my other videos, I do try to upload 6 times a week. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.